Greetings, everybody. You are welcome to the Wounded Civilian Political Classroom. Today is going to be a special day. So I'm going to discuss something that concerns you and me. So we will be inviting our brother. We'll be inviting our brother from UK to tell us to officiate the program with me today. So he'll be joining me any moment from now. Either he will call through Facebook video call, or he will call through WhatsApp. He'll be joining us any moment from now. And the topic of today's program is what will be the fate of those agitators, those criminals, unknown gunmen in the southeast if Tinubu become the president of Nigeria. That is our topic today. That's our topic, and we are starting any moment from now. Anybody who feel like joining the program can call and join us. You are very free, and hello. 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 Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Our brother.
Good evening, Wounded Civilian.
Yeah, good evening, my brother. You are welcome to the show. Can you hear me? Okay, welcome to the show. Our topic today, I said, what would be the fate of those boys, those criminals, these unknown gunmen terrorizing people in the southeast? What would be their fate? That is the reason, that is the topic we are going to be discussing today. What we do here is strictly the truth. Is what we believe in here. Somebody is saying somebody is saying something bad about me. People will always say bad thing about me. Those that know me know what I stand for. I stand for what is right. Always what is right. Hello, brother. Can you hear me? Hello? Having some network problem here. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think it's better. better now. Good evening.
Good evening, my brother. You are welcome to the show.
Yes.
How is the family? How is the family? I said, how is the family? Hello?
Hello? Hello, yes. I think I can hear you better now.
I said, how is the family?
Yeah, everything is fine.
We bless God. And first of all, thank you for joining me today. And today's topic is about what would be the fate of I would say our people in the Southeast, especially not our people in the South, this group of people saying they want to break away from Nigeria. You understand me? This IPOB and the unknown government people, them. So today's topic is not against anybody, but let the people know what is await them. Let the people know, okay, this is going to be what is going to play out. So first of all, I will give you the chance to introduce yourself so that they know that you are a true born, a Nigerian man from Delta.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, Wonderful. I am Emmanuel. I'm from Delta State, Ugele, to be specific. Niger Delta citizen. Okay. Then in Nigeria.
Okay.
You see? And from your question, hello, can you hear me?
Of course, I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, from the question about what is the fate of the Southeasterners and regards to everything that is happening in the East today, we start by saying that I think at this point, the Easterners should have understand that achieving anything like having their own country or things like that should not. The best way to get that is not by killing themselves or by killing other people, because one, this will only be escalating from day by day. For example, when Nnamdi KANU started with this, is Biafra, whatever. Before Nnamdi KANU started, the eastern part of Nigeria was very peaceful. Though there are bad people everywhere, like you said, we are not here to condemn any part of Nigeria or anybody.
Yeah.
But immediately Nnamdi KANU come in and start to tell them all sorts of stories that they are from Israel. Imagine a black man who is a Nigerian, who finds himself in the Southeast, saying he came from Israel. How can, and then in fact, you will be surprised that these days they practice Judaism in the Southeast that even Israeli people for themselves. So all these things, going to kill your own fellow brother, kill your sister. In fact, at a point, they killed a human being and they were eating that person, cannibalism. This is beyond anyone's imagination. How can the people they were killing are their own family, are their own relatives? They go from house to house. Oh, you support Fulani, they kill their own brother. They start to kill themselves. My
brother. My brother. Wait a minute. We are going to take it one by one, because if I should allow you now, what you are saying, you are just kind of talking about, like you kind of giving advice what they are doing wrong, what they're supposed to do. No need for you to be like terrorizing your brother all because of you want to leave Nigeria. So my question, let's take it from Nnamdi KANU now, before we talk about his fate, if he will remain in prison or if he will be free. We talked before. I tell you my mind. But let me ask you first, before we begin to talk about how the coming president, his behavior, Because people from the southwest, southeast, they go to Buhari and talk to Buhari. Buhari said he must have his day in the court. We don't know how the coming president might handle that kind of case, this Nnamdi KANU case. But first, before we get into that, I want you to tell us, you know Nnamdi KANU, you know what he preached, you know what he stands for. Did you think Nnamdi KANU was preaching Igbo supremacy?
What are you talking about with the civilian? The basic foundation of all his preaching is Igbo supremacy. This is local imperialism. What he's doing it can be seen as local colonization. For example, Nnamdi KANU started off by grabbing other people's space alongside his Biafra map without the consent of the people. How can you define that? When you try to bombard people by force to join your movement, that is absurd. You cannot force people to join you. So Igbo supremacy is real, and this is the reason why nobody within the South is willing to join the Igbo man to do anything. It's not because they hate the Igbo, but we have been there before. We understand how these people think. Look, if you go and check the interview of Amadu Bello of 1956 or thereabout, that man described the Igbo like no one else has described them before in this world. This man knows the Igbos. He knows.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you know that not all Igbo support Nnamdi KANU way? You know, many Igbos, they need Biafra, let's say, but many don't believe that the way IPOB or Ogome are doing it, they are not doing it the right way. Maybe that's the reason why what they are doing, there is no progress in it. Don't you think so?
Well, I cannot say that, because an Igbo man is an Igbo man, irrespective of they tell you they support Nnamdi KANU or not. Look, an Igbo man thinks Biafra first before anything. Even those ones that tells you that they are not interested in KANU movement, it's all lies. The bitterness, the pain of the civil war, even despite that they were the one that caused it, the bitterness and the pain is still inside the Igbo man.
Okay, wait.
Even your pastor.
I know, wait. Okay, let me ask. What would be the solution? Because really, a lot of Igbo youth have been like, I would say brainwashed, that when you tell them, okay, Nigeria was like this, not perfect. A group of military men, mostly Igbos, they organized a coup, 1966. They killed a politician from other region. They did not kill their own. The people have to retaliate and kill your own brother, Agu Ironsi, who, for me, I'm suspecting Agu Ironsi sponsored that coup. That's me. After my investigation, I believe Agu Ironsi sponsored that coup.
Of course.
Okay, now,
of course.
If you tell,
he was hungry to be the head of state.
Yeah, if you tell Igbo man, look, you are not perfect. You are like me. Me are not perfect. You are not perfect. They'll tell you you don't know anything. And a lot of them are here. I said, look, the problem started from 1966. A group of military officers from your own region organized a coup. If you feel, how can you leave Okpara, the premier in the south, in the eastern region, and go to the north and kill the one in the north and kill the one in Yoruba land, Akintola, and you did not kill your own, and the president then traveled to UK. If the president traveled to you, why can't you wait till he come back? And you kill this person, and the people retaliate.
A night before they carry out the deadly attack on other ethnic group officers, okay? Their own brother, Nnamdi Azikiwe, traveled to England. Why did they wait for Nnamdi Azikiwe to travel before they start killing others?
That is
Let's be honest.
Wait, my brother. That is how it seemed like they asked him to go. That's how it seemed. That, you know. But my problem, what I want to talk about here, why is it difficult for this group who believe in Biafra to understand that your brother, they started this whole problem? To me, we are not about because we hate them or we love anybody. I support Obi. I support Obi. You that is talking to me now, you have your own candidate you support, but you didn't support that person because that person is from heaven or because it's from here or it's from there. You support that person, you feel okay, is the right guy. That is the reason why you support the person. So, okay, now, hello,
I can hear you.
Okay, now, if we let us not dwell on that now, let us go straight to Nnamdi KANU now. Did you think if Tinubu become the president, he will release Nnamdi KANU?
Well, I don't see anything of such. Tinubu will never reach his government to release Nnamdi KANU because he knows how dangerous Nnamdi KANU is. And I tell you what, Tinubu will prefer Nnamdi KANU to continue to serve his tenure in that place. Because now you can see, okay, you asked me a question earlier. You said some people don't support Nnamdi KANU movement.
Of course.
Some people support. Some don't even like to hear about it. That is the impression they give to you. But that is not true. Do you know, people have actually even called, they decided to lobby the incoming government right now to release Nnamdi KANU.
It's a normal thing.
They are trying to.
No, but that's a normal. Okay, wait, that's a normal thing. But I want to ask you again, since you feel Tinubu will not risk his government, but I want to ask you now, don't you think releasing him is the best thing now? Because to me, I believe when you keep him there, he becomes like a demon god to his followers. You understand me? Releasing him, let him say Nigeria might be the best.
No. Look, anybody who sees a man in incarceration as his own mentor, then you have to go and check the brain of such person. Hello?
I'm with you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Wait. I said I'm with you. Wait a minute, my brother. Wait a minute. It's like somebody's with us, but I'm not seeing the person. Let me just wait a minute. Let me see. Hello, my brother. Are you with us?
Yeah, I wounded. I did. Yeah, just put up audio, so I opted out of video.
Okay. Just give us like 5 minutes. Let this our brother finish. If you have anything, let me know, and I'll ask you the question. Let this our brother finish.
Okay.
Mr. Emma, you can continue.
Okay, yes. Look, I tell you what, I cannot speak for Tinubu really, but I know for sure with the whole danger Nnamdi KANU have built up in every corner of Nigeria. Nnamdi KANU have succeeded in creating more enmity for the Igbo people. Okay, so it's going to be very disastrous for any incoming government to consider to release Nnamdi KANU because you cannot work with a madman. Anybody who sees Nnamdi KANU as his mentor inside prison, then that person's brain needs to be checked.
Fine. Mr. Emma, wait. Yeah, Mr. Emma, you are right. No, Mr. Emma, wait.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I said something. I said, if you keep him there, his followers, you can say, oh, his followers, they are this, they have mental problem. Of course they do. What we are going to do now is so that they will not be seeing him as something like a hero. That's what I'm talking about. Keeping him there for Tinubu regime. You know these people. Look, Nnamdi KANU is powerless. Release him and keep him there in a way. He can't do a shit. That's what I'm saying.
Look, if you release this guy, if you release this man back to the civil society, okay, it will cause more havoc. One, he's coming back will motivate others to start another fashion again. Just like Boko Haram started. You see, it's so So what the government is trying to do is to keep this guy in incarceration and try as much as possible to curtail all these his followers that are brainless and teach them how to live in a civil society as human beings. Okay, I will tell you this. When you see an average Igbo man, he will tell you, I'm a Biafran. Okay, fair enough. There is nothing wrong in that. You can be whatever you want. But when if you are trying to get your own country, don't try to destroy the one we have at present, which is Nigeria. Okay? Go to your new country and leave us alone. You have said you are living in the zoo.
Wait,
fair enough.
Wait.
Let us be
okay.
in our zoo.
Yeah, wait.
And you go
wait a minute.
in your human society.
Yeah, let me tell you something. You know, we have millions of Igbo who live outside their region. They have invested billions there. This kind of Igbo, you know, they don't support this violence. Me and you know, they don't support these people like that. But what tie them to?
Because they're not stupid. How can you? Okay, for example, let me ask you this question. Now you are living in Spain. You have your family there. You have your wife there, and you know the implication of trying to start raising a war. You know, by the time you raise a war, my father told me that chicken will get pikin, no they shall be wrong. You hear me?
Yeah.
Cow will get children, no they shall be the wrong. So now you don't expect man where don't invest, suffer, invest in money, do small shop where they sell market. Make you come begin to carry the apple for head. Make them go burn the shop. That is stupid. Nnamdi KANU didn't have a house of his own. When the Nigerian army went to invade Nnamdi KANU, he was in his father's compound. A man of 43, 44 years old, as at that time, could not even afford to buy one single block of his own. He said they came to my father's compound, they killed dog. You can imagine, is that a normal person?
Okay.
I started to build my first house at the age of 33 years.
Okay.
So a man of his caliber, who claimed to be heaven and earth, who said he has the key of people's life and whatever, he's still living in his father's house. Then that tells you such a person has nothing to lose. So if you are following such a person, you will be stupid because you will be the one to lose your own hard-earned property.
Okay, my brother. Okay, wait.
Look, Igbos have history of migration.
Okay, wait, my brother. Wait. Yeah, wait. Let our brother here from the southeast is joining us. Let us hear from him. You just hold on a little bit, Mr. Henry. You are welcome to the show.
Okay.
Yeah, Wounded. Good evening.
Yeah,
I hope my voice will come out. You see,
what do you say?
I hope my voice will come out clear.
Yeah, your voice. Again, the reason why this program today, because this our brother lives in the UK there. So I invited him. I said, okay, because me, honestly, I feel, you know, I'm asking you this, I'm telling you this so that you know how to come in. I feel, is it not good for the federal government to release Nnamdi KANU so that he will not be like a demigod to his followers and let him stay in Afaruku there, you know, if it is to take his passport from him, let him enjoy the Nigeria. He's powerless. You know, I want to, because those of you that live in UK, some people say no, he can still retrieve his UK passport and escape. So that is what we are discussing. So we have to talk about, you know, the past before we, you know, when you are talking about that kind of stuff, you have to still talk about what happened in 1960, the war and the rest. So what did you have to say?
Thank you, Civilian, for bringing me up to speed. I will start by quoting Adam Smith, the famous Scottish economist. He did say this: mercy to the guilt is cruelty to the innocent. Nnamdi KANU should face his punishment. One mistake most Nigerians or most commentators are making: the crimes of Nnamdi KANU is against the Nigerian state, not against Buhari, not against Tinubu, not against any politician. Even if Peter Obi was the president-elect, he cannot release Nnamdi KANU under no circumstances. What I'm expecting the 10th National Assembly, which come May 29, I'm just holding to my reservation, What I'm expecting the National Assembly is for them to learn and improve. It's high time Nigeria begin to have laws classified as hate crime. We don't have such laws in Nigeria. You live in Europe, I live in Europe. You're a person of color, I'm a person of color. The only thing that protects you and me
is law
from being attacked are laws that were put in place. And those laws were prior to non-existence, but they put in place to protect you and me. I'll use my environment, England, as an example. There's what they call, Equal Opportunities Act. There are laws put in place to protect the minorities, even at work, to checkmate racism. There are laws to checkmate hate crime. Let's go back to the Euro finals of 2020 that was played in 2021. 3 key English black players, Rashford, Saka, and I think Sancho, one other guy, missed penalties. Twitter went on fire. They were racially abused. Monday, the next morning, the English Parliament amended their laws to checkmate those things. This is what is missing in Nigeria. Our problem is like what I say to people. It doesn't matter who becomes your governor or your president. If you don't have a good National Assembly, if you don't have a good state assembly, it's as good as Babas. What I'm expecting is the government to sit up and do more. You see, Buhari did not arrest Nnamdi KANU in his capacity as a president. It is the Nigerian state that arrested him. What he committed is insurrection. My brother, nobody. You see, most of the people were blabbing. If they think there's no consequences, why don't they take the same footprint and commit the same crime as Nnamdi KANU and watch the consequences? We have a government that is so relaxed, a government that is very nonchalant. That is why every Nigerian can think these things can fly. There's an agency in the United Kingdom. It is called National Crime Agency. So many criminals on the run. In fact, they've made arrests of people that have been on the run since 2018. Now, okay, last week, America extradited a Nigerian woman who committed a crime and was on the run. March 8th this year, Italy extradited a Nigerian that ran away since 2012. And they made a law. Remember, prior to her arrest, Italy and Nigeria never had an extradition memorandum of understanding. They signed that law, they came for her. My brother, I just prayed the Tinubu. You see, I have faith in Tinubu's presidency. Like I said to my brother, Tinubu will assemble a good team that will surprise Nigerians. Let people go back and look at his days as governor. He brought in young minds, people like the vice president. He brought him into politics. That was his Attorney General of Lagos State, right? He brought in people like Ambode. You see, let's go back. Let me sing the praises of Tinubu, even if I don't like APC.
Yeah.
1999, did Obasanjo pay Lagos State the allocation? Till 2007, Lagos State was owed allocation. Obasanjo seized it. Even if when Supreme Court passed the judgment, he refused. Go and find out who was the brain that stabilized Lagos State. It was Ambode. Tinubu will assemble the best of brains. Tinubu is one of the detribalized Nigerians. Let me remove the issue of corruption, impunity, and put these two aside. Tinubu will assemble a team that will turn the economic fortunes of Nigeria around. And I believe in his presidency because he has something I can trace to. People need to go back his days as a governor. You know, how he even expanded the new Lagos. Not like he built Lagos per se, but he changed the landscape of Lagos. You know, now let me come down to Nnamdi KANU.
Yeah.
The state, he committed a crime against the Nigerian state. President come and go. The institutions of the state remains. What we as Nigerians, why we think these things can fly? Because we do not have institutions. If we have institutions, then people will know when they commit a crime against the state is coming for you. Not the president, because president will come and go, minister will come and go, police IG will come and go, chief judge of the federation will come and go. I can tell you the institution remains. What we need, what every Nigerian should be talking now is how do we build institutions? Just like today we have Mahmoud, the INEC chairman. Mahmoud wasn't the INEC chairman since 1999. His tenure would go. But if we don't build a robust INEC, irrespective of who you make the chairman, he will still compromise.
Okay.
You know. Thank you.
Mr. Eddie, thank you very much. Mr. Ima, are you still with us?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'm very much with you. The gentleman who has spoken, he has spoken really, really fantastically.
It's always like that.
And this man and this Mr. Harry have spoken as a Nigerian, not as a particular person from a particular area of the country.
That's why.
Of mind.
That is why I disagree with Harry. Me and Harry, we are not friends for now. You know why? He's not supporting Obi. He's not supporting. He did not support Obi. So me, I.
no. Me myself. I don't support Obi. I don't support Obi. You know, I said something to you the other day, Wounded. And before I go into that, I will first of all say thank you very much, Mr. Harry. You have spoken really, really well, and you have tried to make me understand that you are a Nigerian. And this alone is more than enough for me as a human. But in the other way around, me myself, I'm not a supporter of Obi.
I know.
Though I don't have any political candidate. But I am in the support of Mr. Henry that Tinubu will give us the best of brain to make Nigeria move forward. I am 100% in support of that his point.
Mr. Emma, Mr. Emma, I will you will continue. This our brother here, is Ismail Oluwagbemiga. He said, wounded civilian, do you also have faith in the presidency elect? That's if you have faith in Tinubu. You see, I don't. Henry have faith in Tinubu. Mr. Imaye have faith in Tinubu because of the good things he did when he let me clear this guy. Because of the good things he did when he was the governor. You know why I said I don't? Not that I hate Tinubu. Is it not me that is talking now? There's something anybody can do. Tinubu is going to become president. You have to learn, Tinubu is going to become your president. Now, sometimes I believe who you think that will not perform will come and perform. Sometimes who you think that will not perform will perform. But because of what we have passed through before, like people say this kind of thing when Buhari were coming, Buhari is going to do this, going to do that. So somebody like me, I don't believe. I believe in see and believe now. You understand? So don't blame me.
Woody, can I come in? Just one.
Go ahead.
1 minute. You see, I wish most of us had known each other far back as 2014. Most of the issues I had with my friends then, as I made one quote about Buhari, you cannot crown a clown and expect a king. Secondly, the rain can be the leopard, it cannot wash away its spots. Go back to 1984. The Buhari of 1984 is not different from Buhari of 2015 to 2023. His government was never the best. Each time he was either the head of state or president, the characteristics are the same. You understand? That's what I'm saying. That is just as, let me come in. And I've maintained that school of thought. I'm not saying he's a bad person. Currently, he has signed so many executive orders that, that will transform things. But I wish they had done this earlier than now. Say, for example, like the recent one, Executive Order 16, which means states now can build their power plants. States, the challenge we have. Like
and again,
if they can unbundle, I'm coming. If they can unbundle most of the exclusive list and put it into residual list and begin to push some of this burden, let it trickle down to the local government so that the local government will understand that education is within your priority, not the federal government. Let's forget about unity schools. That bring these things down. There's so much concentrated in the presidency. They need to unbundle most of these things. You understand? And like, okay, now, the Buhari handlers and his media team, I don't know what they're doing. Most of them are not even putting this out there. Most people today, like what I was saying to myself, by 2027, will Ndi Igbo be crying? Let it be sung all over their ears that today your state has the right to build the railway station, no longer federal government. That today it is your state that has to generate electricity, no longer federal government, so that people begin to know. And I wish the 10th Assembly, one thing I want from them, if they can, let them try to remove this immunity clause from the president and from the governors. We don't have to wait 4 years. 4 years is enough damage to repair within another 4 years. If we find a governor that is one thing, that is corrupt, I mean, he should be impeached. Let that not be immunity. If we want to get Nigeria right, the National Assembly needs to do Nigerians a favor. Let them expunge that immunity clause and let them look at that constitution and let them look at the powers within the executive that is so much concentrated. You know, I mean,
Mr. Harry,
power, bring it down.
Mr. Harry,
It to become less attractive. And I wish
Mr. Harry,
most Nigerians can go further to even demand, like, you know, let them cut down the wages of this National Assembly, at least to the barest of 100,000, maybe 500,000 per month. Man, all these
Mr.
things.
Harry, wait.
Yeah.
All these things you are saying, let us please forget about Buhari government. Let us be talking about the coming president. You know why? If you look at this election, about 90 million people registered, if I'm not mistaken. And the people that participated in the election were not up to 30 million. About 90 people registered. Now, the turnout before 2015, 2019 is lower now. This past presidential election, lower. And again, for 4 years, from 2019 to 2023, the president, you cannot, like, you see, if you look at Obi score 6-point-something million, it might be true. Don't be surprised. This election, nobody rigged this election, because definitely the people of the Southeast will vote for him. People of the South are the same thing, and he got 2 states from the North. That's how it's going to be. People from the West will definitely follow Tinubu. Is in power. I mean, his party is in power, and the northern states, all of them score 12 states each. You'll be surprised. Nobody rigged this election. But what we are saying, election day, deploy the military, deploy police, make it safe. Most people die because of election, and Buhari is in Abuja. Nobody's talking to him. These are the reasons why people is saying, "Oh, the election was rigged." Don't be surprised. The election was free and fair. How can you conduct this kind of people crying every day, gunshot every day? Some people coming out, you must vote for this man. If you vote for that, okay, rubbish. No hope for that country like that. So let us, yeah.
Wounded, let me come in there.
Go ahead.
Come in very quickly. You see, when you talk about conducting a fair and free election, okay, with this kind of system we have in place in Nigeria, it will never come to pass. I will give you an example. You know, when you talk about free and fair election, there must be some strategy, some system in place that will make anything of such come to existence. Like, for example, we read from the Bible that human being was created from the soil. Okay, meaning that there is a sand somewhere already.
Yeah.
Before God now start to mold people out of it.
Exactly.
So that sand is known in engineering as the structure, that is the basic foundation of the building. Okay, in this case, you see, Nigerians, we are very quick to blame Buhari. We are very quick to blame the federal government. But because we don't understand the basics of governance. Look, Buhari is not the reason why we don't have good hospitals. Buhari is not the reason why we don't have good schools. You will be amazed to know the amount of money this same Buhari released to me and you to look after ourselves. But you know why that money is not coming to us? Because there is no structure, in the sense that the government does not recognize our people.
Wait, Mr. Emma, Mr. Emma. Oh, you see, Mr. Emma, what you people are telling me now is what I refuse to accept. I will not take this. How can you be telling me I should not blame the president who have been the president for 8 good years. If, for instance, he have been attending, going to UK for medical checkup, he cannot build one European standard hospital. Why can't he go to the site where they are building hospital, stay there and say, you must build this thing today for my people? Blame me.
I will ask you this question, wounded civilian.
Go ahead.
The question now is, why is your governor, my governor, cannot have a standard hospital upon the whole? Do you know how much they receive monthly?
Don't worry. Wait.
From the federal government?
Don't worry. Let me answer that. Let me answer that. Oshomole took billions of money, billions.
Okay.
He built a standard hospital according to them. If you look at the building, the hospital today, really beautiful in Benin there, in the ancient city of Benin there. Now, the building is not the hospital, but the equipment inside and the people working inside, that is the hospital. You understand me now? He promised he used about 16 billion is to import medical equipment from Europe. Empty building. This same Buhari went to that building. He launched it. They said Buhari, because Ochomole have 3 months, 4 months to go. Ochomole is one of the best governors Edo ever. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but we are talking here. Now the empty building. He took some equipment from. We have other hospital. The former governor Igbinedion built before Ochomole, because we have a governor called Igbinedion who ruled the state for 8 years before Ochomole. That one built Stella Obasanjo Hospital, still in Benin there, a standard hospital too. Ochomole said he want to build this one that will be bigger than that, more, than that, a classic European standard hospital, for him to rush, because he want to launch it so that when he leave off it, they will say, Ochomole build it. That's what they do, for instance, and no equipment inside. And he said, use 16 billion and the thing is on the way. It's on the way. We are talking about 2015. Immediately, Buhari was just a few months in office. And 2016. Now, they went and took equipment from the other hospital, the one the former governor built, to showcase. Buhari came and launched it. Up till now, we are still waiting for that medical equipment. So why did I say this? A president, you don't allow the governors to be using you like that. Before governor will tell you, come and launch something, you let him know. How? And Buhari said, they gave Buhari microphone. He said, this is a European standard hospital. But when he is sick, he don't come to Benin. He will travel to UK. My people, I don't want to hear all these things you people are saying. His time is over.
Okay. Let me chip in something. I will talk about your candidate now. So make you no verse for me. You understand?
No. Let me say, man. Talk.
You always tell us.
Your
candidate will always tell us. Go and ask. I left money in the vault. Go and ask. I did this, I did that in my former state.
Okay.
And this same state, your governor, your candidate is preaching to us. Okay. It's a very small state.
Okay.
Very small state. If me, Emmanuel, I happen to be the governor of that state for 4 years, wounded civilian, if that state is not different from any other state in Nigeria, I will show you my family has go and burn it.
Can I
ask me how?
Can I say something?
What is my plan? Now I will give you a template of a good governance, of how it works. One, for you to run a country, let's start from a small state. Let's start from a state level. You must identify your people. You must make people be responsible for their actions. Like Mr. Henry said earlier, you have the chairman of the local government, you have the councillor, you have I think they have some members of house or whatever. I don't know those their positions in Nigeria. But what I'm trying to say to you is this: because the people cannot enjoy the good governance because the